Since 1999, the number of students being homeschooled has increased. Over 2.4 million students are now learning at home due to many factors.
What I understand about why people homeschool, right now the focus is on school climate. We know parents are afraid of the violence in schools, they're afraid of the bullying that's been on the national news. They also are concerned about kids in schools not being respected by the teachers, by the administration.
Well, I was in fights when I was in public school also, so my mom said she had it and just pulled all of us kids out of public school and put us in homeschooling. So we had to be in a safer environment.
In my case, it was the fact that school just wasn't the same as it used to be when I was younger. I didn't always, when I was younger, I smiled at going to school. I was happy to go to school, happy to learn something new every day. But then it started to become, well, I know what my teacher's talking about, so I'm bored in class, I'll fall asleep, stuff like that.
Transitioning between a traditional school to homeschool can be difficult for students because of the change in the way they are taught, social life, and their environment altogether.
It felt like crap because I wasn't able to see my friends. I started out the first part of the year good, and then as the year went on, I started failing really bad. And it was boring as ever, going from public school to homeschool.
You're tempted by so many things in your house. You don't have to hide under the desk when you're texting. You can just outright pull out your phone and text, or play your Game Boy, or watch TV, or play on the Wii, or you're just tempted by so many other options.
With all their newfound freedom, how do students adjust to learning at home?
I did kind of procrastinate a little bit with my classes because I was just like, oh, I could just sit around and, but I eventually, it's like you got to find your own will to do your schoolwork and keep up with it. It made me become more focused because I knew that eventually I had to do my work, and if there was no one else next to me passing me a note or making jokes and giggling in class and stuff like that.
A common stereotype of a student being homeschooled is that they lack social skills. However, studies say that in self-esteem and leadership skills, they are above the norm.
At the school, they do have dances and gatherings and family dinners and things like that.
No, we don't lack in social skills because of the fact we do interact with other kids. We have these live sessions, if we were to do a live chat like Skype or something like that. We had classrooms online that we were able to interact with the other teachers and other students that were there.
A bigger adjustment for homeschoolers is them transitioning back into a traditional school after years of going through the process of being homeschooled.
It's hard for kids who homeschool to go in and out of public schools because they may or may not be at the same level as everybody else their age. They might be reading at a high school level, but they might be doing math at, 7th grade.
Destiny is going through this transition herself, leaving her familiar home to learning once again in a classroom with other students. She describes how tough it has been.
It's scary. Because it's like your first time starting school. You're the new kid, you're the one that doesn't know where everything is, you're shy, what if I do this, am I going to make this person mad? Or if I do that, is that going to turn that person away? Am I going to be able to make friends? Am I going to be too weird? Am I going to be too shy? Am I going to be too nice? It's scary.
Although it has been a tough transition, Destiny has been doing well in her new school by making friends and adjusting to learning back in a classroom environment. Before switching from a school to homeschool or homeschool to a school, be sure to know which one you want to do and which setting will best fit your needs, because the transition can be tough.